this project is coming to an end, but we still haven't done the most important part, which is the lid. So in this video, we are going to tackle it on, add a little hatch for us to check the water level, and for the future to lower down a bucket just for the beauty. But before we get started and tackle on the lid, we need to clear up the stones. The concrete around them needs cleaning, so let's first do that. So the stones are now looking a lot better, and it was last minute because they were already quite hard, but it did add like quite a nice smooth texture since I couldn't go too deep in. If I do it too soft, of course, I also take off too much material. So now I kind of left it really nice, and it kind of made it much more looking like it's been here forever. I think with a bit of maybe 2-3 years of moss growing on them, it's gonna look even better. So let's now get on and make the hatch for the lid. So we are gonna do it from this board to this board, I think. Yeah, 2 boards. And then here we're gonna do it like 40 centimeters as well. So let's mark it out, then we can take them off, cut it out, and yeah, then we're gonna have a nice, beautiful opening into the well.
That's a big hole.
Has to be.
Looks like a dress.
Might work in a fashion show. Maybe have a designer. See if you So we have cut out the hatch, as you can see. We just have to now put it all together. We probably could have used this saw also for cutting out the circle. I didn't think this thing can cut such a thick wood, but it cuts no problem. It actually can cut up to 7 centimeters. With a good blade, it cuts really good. We always had those Chinese blades that it came with. Now we bought a nice German one, and it cuts really nice. So definitely the blade problem, not the saw problem. So the saw cuts really smooth and nice. Should have definitely done it for the circle because we had a big problem with it, not cutting nice and straight. And this thing cuts so much more precise. So yeah, now let's attach this all together, give it a nice smoothing on the edges so it looks just a bit nicer, not so rough, same as the cutout. So yeah, let's get started and make this hatch. Small problem.
So is it faster than setting up the other saw?
Maybe.
Are you putting again stainless steel ones?
Mm-hmm. It lasts long.
Perfect.
This will have moisture against it, so. sure all those cracks and gaps are full of hay. That's why we're gonna put a bit of extra chocolate pudding. Because those cracks are harder to fill. Don't do the side that's actually visible.
I'm not doing anything. I'm filming.
I did accidentally. Oops.
You literally just said don't do it and you do it.
Well, it's actually, as I explained, it's difficult. Do you think there's a well award?
A well award?
Yeah, award for your well.
You wanna start one?
We should, and then we could be the winners. We nominate ourselves and only ourselves. You gotta bring your well though, so I don't think a lot of people will show up. That's I said I could be an actor. I don't like that this bottom became like that. Or is that from?
It's from
that's
the sandpaper.
from sandpaper. Yeah, shit. That's what that is. Okay, hopefully that's like a nice character of like all around, because it goes all around. So maybe it will not look that bad.
Yeah. I mean, anyways, wanted to look old and rustic. And maybe add a bit of a character. We'll see. So we might have a slight problem. We might not have enough. And the stupid thing is that we went to the store, but we did not buy it because we didn't know if we want to buy the small can or the bigger can because we really like it. And then we just got carried away, I guess, talking about something else and never got it. And now we might not have enough. But we might have enough, actually. We will see. I don't know. It's hard to tell. And the thing is, if it's not enough, we will have to drive 1 hour to go get it because our local store doesn't have that company. And it would be stupid to use another stainer on the other half of the well. So, yeah, just fingers crossed that it's gonna be enough. It looks so cool.
Try not to drag it a lot.
Just leave it on like that. Don't put it under.
Put it all the way?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm in as well.
Yeah. Do you want to click them in?
could. Oh, looks actually really good.
Looks nice, no?
Yeah, I like it.
Stupidly, it actually started drizzle raining, so I hope
Yeah.
it is doing some dots on it. But
No, I
hope,
think that's gonna dry off same as
hope
the
it dries
oil
out.
will
We
dry off.
just gotta get the hatch lid thing on the roof for now, maybe.
So it's the next day. Yesterday we got stopped by a bit of rain and also the oil had to dry. It's still a bit wet in some spots, so this thing does take more than 24 hours to dry. I would say probably 2 days of drying for the oil, but then it's pretty much unscratchable. Unlike some other standards we have used, this one you pretty much can't scratch off. It's so nicely soaked in, which is really good. So let's now do the fun part of assembling it and see how the final looks. The lid already looks amazing. Can't wait to see what the tiny little hatch looks on the lid. So let's get started, assemble it all together.
Why is this one so much more difficult
Second time.
than it has to be? Like, we tried to straighten this one, but then we're messing everything up on the bottom. Come on, that is not supposed to cause us problems.
Is it straight?
Yeah. Yeah, and then you let it go and then it opens.
So if I push, does it combine?
Yeah. Okay, we did it, but still it's a bit off level. But not by a lot. But this time it's going the other way. But at least it's not opening up. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Moment of truth. Will it fit? I'm just gonna have my hand here in case it falls. I can hold it, maybe.
Let's maybe try to make it also square, like straight. The wood doesn't really match because somehow it painted completely different tone. I don't even know how.
I know.
How? What did you do?
So, you remember that we did not have enough paint?
Yeah.
And there was some paint on the bottom and I took a stick and mixed it to have enough paint because I was like...
That's what we're supposed to have everywhere?
Yep.
Now it stands out so badly.
I'm sorry, it's my fault because I was scared we're not going to have enough. So I just...
Fine.
So I think you're supposed to mix the paint before because on the bottom I had like a bit of paint. So... That is a lesson learned, always mix the paint. Nice! I mean, it doesn't stand out so much. Does it? The lid is all assembled back. It is nicely stained. And we also did a little hatch so we can check the water level. Honestly, we rarely even opened it. Mostly in summer just to check the water level, that it's all good and we're not running out of water, which is honestly not happening since we cleaned the well. Water is all good, flowing very nicely back. And yeah, we also put it only on minimal amount of screws because the are coming out because we don't have the right ones. We thought we have them, but we don't, so we didn't feel like going to the store right now just to get the screws. We'll get them once we are there. Plus we also added this lock, so we can add a lock for future, for kids, or just to have it closed in case also neighbors' kids come or any kids, so no one is playing with this one, so it's always nice and locked. And last thing I want to mention is if we could make a law of not putting stickers on top, like the sticker could honestly be below and it would never bother. It is so frustrating because I did try to take it off and it is not coming off. On the hinges it was below and on this one it was on paper back, so it didn't have a sticker, but this one stupidly has a sticker that we have to play with once we have some more time to take off. It's very annoying. It's annoying me. But yeah, I think other than that, it looks pretty good. And I'm sorry for messing up the hatch. It was my fault for mixing up the paint because I was scared we're not gonna have enough. So there was some paint on the bottom, so I mixed it, and that caused it to have a different tone. It's my fault, but I think it does not look too bad. So yeah, so that's pretty much it with this video. We still have to do the beauty things, but we'll see if we're gonna do them now or if we're gonna move on with the next project. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I think we did a really good job from start to finish. We did not leave any flappy things around. So I think we're getting better and better on finishing our projects. So let us know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna see you in the next one.